Hi, today I am super excited to talk about one of my absolute favorite foods that I like to eat myself, that I like to share with my friends and family, and that are packed with nutrients. And today we're going to be talking about all kinds of seeds and nuts. So I know sometimes we can be afraid because they are packed with calories, but they're also packed with so many incredible nutrients that actually studies show that you lose weight by eating nuts and seeds. And of course, we don't want to overeat them. Some of them we have to be careful because if you eat too much, there's different things that can affect our bodies negatively. But in general, if you're eating a little handful of nuts, different kinds every single day, you are going to have a whole wide a range of benefits. So I'm going to dive into some of my favorites. These are not my only favorites. There's lots of them, but we don't even have enough time. So the first thing is I'm trying to say a few different things about the different like nuts and seeds because all of them are packed with antioxidants. They're packed with magnesium and vitamin E and all of these great things. So I'm trying to kind of highlight the things that I think are a little bit different about the nuts and seeds and get you inspired to try them yourself. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is chia seeds. So chia seeds are something that you can use. You've probably heard of like chia seed pudding. So how I make my chia seed pudding is I put 2 tablespoons of chia seed. So just so you know, 2 tablespoons of chia seed is 140 calories, 4 grams of protein, and 18% of your calories. It also has zinc and copper, all kinds of great stuff. High in omega 3s, uh, fiber, zinc, protein, calcium, phosphorus. Chia seed is also a complete protein, so it contains all of the 9 essential amino acids, which is really exciting. And it's just an amazing food. It's really, really good for like cleansing your system and it helps you feel full longer. So, like I was saying, some of the ways that I eat chia and my chia seed is I soak it the night before. So I do like 2 tablespoons in my like mason jar, put boiling water in it and just soak it overnight. Then I just put a little almond milk in it the next day. I put my berries, fruit, and walnuts, which we'll talk about, and cinnamon, nutmeg, and stir it up, and it's good to go. You can also put your chia seed in your smoothies. You can put it in your salads. It is a little bit better if it's soaked or like grinded in a coffee grinder. It's easier to absorb, and you want to be careful not to eat it like a spoonful of it dry because it does expand with water. So just be cautious of that. So that's one of them. Now, next, I'm going to dive into cashews. So cashews, I know a lot of us think like, oh, those are like gluttonous, or they're like, which they are. They're absolutely delicious. And cashews are my favorite way to make vegan, like plant-based cheese. Makes amazing cheese. So just Google plant-based cashew cheese, and I'm sure that Deb will give us a recipe also. So cashews have many health benefits. My bag's almost gone. Make sure that you're eating them raw, and sometimes it's better to soak them overnight because it's easier for digestion, but raw is much better if you're going to get all the nutrients that you want from them. So cashews have a whole bunch of health benefits. They're known to lower your cholesterol. They're rich in copper, which plays an important role in eliminating free radicals. So that's like that antioxidant. Copper deficiencies can lead to iron deficiencies, which can lead to anemia. So sometimes we think, oh, it's just the lack of iron, but if we're also depleted in copper, then that could also be a problem when leading to anemia. Cashews protect your eyes. They have powerful antioxidant pigment that protects your eyes from harmful UV rays. And they're good for your skin. They have zinc, magnesium, iron, phosphate, and they prevent cancer, and they have been shown to help you lose weight. So cashews are an absolutely amazing thing to add. Another one, you know, it was just so interesting when I was doing this. I was like kind of looking at companies that I really like and that I rely on. And one of them was this complement protein. And so they do like the no meat athlete, and this is like they give us a great discount. So I'll have Deb give you guys the link for it. But I was looking at what they put in their protein powder, and it's almonds, chia seed, pumpkin seeds, which we're going to talk about, watermelon seeds, which we're going to talk about, and pea, so nothing else. So I thought that was really cool that this is mostly um, peas and or mostly nuts and seeds. So when I was looking at this, the first time I saw it, honestly, I was like, watermelon seeds? Like, I've never even eaten watermelon seeds. And so then I started researching it because they had watermelon seeds in here, and I know this is a great company. So I was like, okay, so what are the benefits of watermelon seeds? So watermelon seeds are really high in fiber, so they relieve constipation. They actually reduce swelling in your body, so they decrease inflammation. They're really high in potassium, and then they actually regulate the water in your system. So if you have problems with swollen ankles, or like when you're traveling, just any kind of swelling in the body, it reduces that swelling. So watermelon seeds, you can't just like eat them like straight from like the watermelon to the seed. They do need to be dried and sprouted, so then they're shelled. So for me, it's better to buy them or eat them in my protein powder. But for just 1 ounce of watermelon seeds is 10 grams of protein, which is incredible. They're really high in vitamin B and magnesium. So that's kind of a random seed. One of my very favorites that I eat almost every day are walnuts. So my walnuts are almost gone. I just got these from Costco, and they're organic walnuts. And you probably know like walnuts are really good because they're actually the shape of your brain. So if you look at like what a walnut looks like, it kind of looks like the shape of like your brain, which is super cool because they're really good for cognitive health. The the omega 3s improve your cognitive function and have been known to decrease your likelihood to get Alzheimer's. They improve your memory. They prevent depression, which is really big because it is like a brain food. So if you're thinking about why am I depressed, thinking about like walnuts are really good for the brain. It improves sperm quality. So if you're looking at having a baby or starting a family, that's a good little handful for your significant other, will help with that. They also help you grow strong hair and nails. They are really great for energy because they're high in vitamin B, and they fight against heart disease. So these little power packs, you can always remember them because they look like your brain and they're good for your brain. Okay, so I don't have any Brazil nuts here because my family eats them so fast I can't keep them. But really, you shouldn't eat more than like two a day. So Brazil nuts are also really known for the like sperm function, but also in for testosterone levels. And testosterone levels are not just important for men, but they're also important for women. So, 2 Brazilian nuts a day are what we do at our house for everybody. They're one of the most healthiest nuts that you can eat. They're high in protein, high in zinc, high in selenium. They have a number of health benefits. Selenium, there's like 1 billion people in our planet that are deficient. And when you're deficient, there's a lot of issues that come with being deficient from psyllium. They decrease inflammation, they strengthen your immune system, they improve your heart health and your skin, they boost weight loss, they relieve anxiety, and like I said, they're great for fertility and for testosterone. So Brazilian nuts are awesome, but one or two over that, you could get too many. It's not good for you. And kind of same with walnuts. It's like 1.5 ounces a day are optimal for walnuts. Okay, so pine nuts. This is my son's very favorite. These are also from Costco, just organic pine nuts, and they do seem like a treat, right? You sprinkle them on your salad, sprinkle them on your pasta, or whatever that is. But they are high in vitamin E. They're high in magnesium. They protect your heart. uh, because they're high in zinc and vitamin E, they are known to be antioxidants. So they get in there and they protect your cells. They're also, just like the walnuts, are really good for cognitive function. And there's like a diet called the Mind Diet, and it suggests eating a handful of different nuts every 5 days a week. And then they've seen a 35% decrease in risk of Alzheimer's when you eat different nuts. So pine nuts are one of these, and they're like so sweet and yummy that they really do feel like a treat, and they make your salad absolutely delicious. So I'm getting to the end. So hang on, stay with me. So pumpkin seeds are really known to help with iron levels. So they're high in iron. They're also high in potassium, zinc, magnesium, vitamin D, calcium. And they, if you eat them with like some kind of citrus, like a little cutie, it helps you absorb the iron more effectively. And again, like these are all awesome because they're sprouted and they're raw and they're organic. So you get the biggest bang for your buck. They also make your salads yummy and crunchy. You just sprinkle a little of them over, and voila, you have like kind of like crunchy croutons on your salad with all these health benefits. And sunflower seeds are amazing. They're high in protein, magnesium. They are also copper, folate, vitamin B, niacin. I mean, it's just packed with good stuff. Vitamin A, vitamin C, and they're absolutely delicious. And again, these are so good to put on your salads, to sprinkle on your soups, to all the different foods that you're eating. Just sprinkling a little bit goes a long way when we're thinking about how important vitamin E is for our skin, for our eyes, for our mind, and we can get it all naturally with all these yummy and delicious nuts and seeds. So finally, this is just another like sprouted organic mixed seeds, and 7 grams of protein per serving. So these ones have pumpkin seeds, which again, kind of like number one, is really good for anemia or iron deficiencies. Sunflower seeds are really good for vitamin E, which is great for your skin, treating yourself from the inside out. Watermelon seeds, so there's watermelon seeds in here. So as we know, watermelon seeds are the highest, or one of the highest in protein, 1 ounce for 10 grams of protein, high in vitamin B, high in magnesium, and so much good stuff. So we don't want to go overboard on seeds, and that's why I try not to have like too much nut butter, because I can overdo it for sure. Like it's very easy to dip apples and like have more peanut butter on them than the apples themselves. But when you're eating raw nuts, it's just a bonus to have them on almost all of your meals. You can sprinkle your walnuts on your steel cut oats. You can sprinkle all of these different kinds of nuts and seeds on your salads. And for dinner, you can, if you're having whatever, like spaghetti, you can put some pine nuts on it. So find ways to sprinkle some of this goodness on your meals. Thank you so much. And I hope you go nuts on the nuts. Take care. Bye.